Hey you guys, in today's video we're gonna do a what I eat in a day. So first I just want to say welcome. If you're new, welcome back. If you're not, thank you guys for being here. I haven't filmed a what I eat in a day for YouTube in a while. It's been a long time. I usually post them on TikTok, but I wanted to film it for YouTube because I can explain more, you know what I mean? So it is Wednesday, and today is the day of the week where I decided that we're gonna order dinner. I don't order out all the time, but if I do know I want to order out for a day, I'll try to like plan my meals around that. And so today I think, well, I'm gonna ask the kids their opinion, but I think we're gonna get Chick-fil-A for dinner. So yeah, I think we're gonna get Chick-fil-A for dinner tonight because I really want the cool wrap. And so the kids benefit from this because if I want to eat out, they always want to eat out, of course. But they know if I want to eat out, we're all eating out. I took my OxyShred this morning, and you guys see me talk about OxyShred literally all the time. It's one of my favorite products that I take. What it does is it is a fat burner, but it also gives you energy, so you can use it as a pre-workout if you want. For me, I like it because it's not as strong as like a typical pre-workout, but it gives me just enough energy. I don't have any crash, no jitters, like none of that. And plus, all the flavors are really, really good. This morning, I drank the gummy snake one. And one thing I like about EHP Labs products is that when they put that name of the flavor on the can, that's what it tastes like. It's no surprises. It's no like, oh, I can kind of taste it. Like, no, it literally tastes like that. So I drank that this morning along with L-carnitine, which is something I just started taking a couple weeks ago. L-carnitine is supposed to like help with fat loss as well. You can stack the L-carnitine with OxyShred, and you can also put it in your BCAAs too. On days that I'm working out, I take it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach because that's what the instructions say. You want to like give it some time to, I don't know, do whatever it needs to do. So I take it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. You're not supposed to like eat anything afterwards or like, you know, just drink that by itself. I went on my walk around the neighborhood for like 30 minutes, and then I came back and I got ready for the day. So now it's about 10 o'clock and I'm ready to eat breakfast. Okay, so now I can finally sit down and enjoy my breakfast. I put a little bit of cheese and some hot sauce on my eggs because, I don't know, eggs and hot sauce go together to me. I also have my water right here. I'm really trying to be better at drinking water throughout the day. Like, I will go hours. Sorry if the lighting keeps changing, but the weather's doing stuff. I used to go hours without drinking water and not even realizing it because I'd just be like so deep in the middle of something. Okay, that's crunchy. It is a little bit later. Well, it's only been an hour since I ate breakfast, but I'm hungry. It's only been like an hour since I ate breakfast, and I'm ready to eat lunch. So I'm gonna start cooking now, but I probably won't eat until, I don't know, 12:30, I guess. So for lunch today, I am making these tacos. I found this at Trader Joe's. I made it before and it's really, really good. So I'm gonna make this. This is how it's supposed to look on the back. I was thinking about this last night. Like, I was ready for this today. So I'm gonna make this. I don't think it takes very long to cook. It says there's only 2 servings her container. Sorry kids, it's not gonna be left over for you guys once you get home from school because Mom's about to eat it all. I haven't always had the best relationship when it comes to food, and that's something that I've really had to work at over these past few years, that I've started to take better care of my health. Thinking back to just like even as a kid, you know, growing up in Black families, you know how the aunts and uncles are talking about your weight and, you know, things that you're eating at holiday parties and family parties. So it kind of made me a little self-conscious in some circumstances, you know, because they always have something to say. When I got to college, you know, I was on my own. I started cooking a little bit more, but I wasn't eating anything healthy. Like, I literally lived off of quesadillas and ramen noodles in college. So I did not think about how the food was fueling my body. I was just like, whatever. Once I got to be an adult, there were times that food just kind of became a comfort for me. Like growing up, my mom and dad never bought all the snacks and stuff that we wanted. They just didn't buy a lot of snacks and like the kid snacks that you think about when you're younger. So when I got older, I was like, oh my gosh, this is my time to buy whatever I want. And that's exactly what I did. I would also eat out a lot. And the way that, you know, it was normal to, one to eat a lot of fast food. When I was growing up, you know, we ate fast food a lot. My mom cooked a lot of fried things. I mean, she would cook vegetables too, but I didn't like them, so I wasn't really eating them like that. There was a job that I worked at, and when I started working there, it was a fun environment, but it was like a work hard, play hard environment. In my first 2 weeks at that job, they took me out to lunch every single day to a different restaurant to like have lunch with all the different teams. And I think I gained like 10 pounds in that first 2 weeks. And then what ended up happening is I worked a lot of long hours there, which resulted in me like eating what they ordered for us, because they would cater lunch all the time or have pizza for us, whatever, bagels, donuts, everything was always around in the office. And I really gained a ton of weight, and it didn't help that I was sitting down all the time. So I just, you know, at home, I would try to cook moderately healthy because I wanted the kids to eat that way. But then like it just got to the point where I was just like eating a lot of sugar and eating a lot of sweets, and then I would have moments where I was like, oh my gosh, I want to lose weight. Like I ate so bad yesterday, I need to starve tomorrow. And that's insane when you think about that. Even though this did not come out the way that I wanted it to, I'm sure it'll still taste good. And it does. It's good. So like I was saying, my relationship with food hasn't always been the best. I would place negative connotations on certain things, or felt like I wasn't able to or allowed to eat certain things like carbs. And then also just with my gut health, I became lactose intolerant after I had my kids. And I used to just think that having stomach pains after everything I ate was normal. I don't know, I thought that for a very long time. And I learned that it wasn't normal. And now the way that I feel about food is, one, I'm not going to starve myself if I ate something that I shouldn't have. I would say there are days where I don't eat as healthy as I should, but there's balance to it. And then also, life happens, life gets in the way. Sometimes it's not reasonable, or you don't have time to cook a super healthy meal. You have to grab something, so you just try to make a healthier choice if you do have to eat out. But I don't know, like at the beginning of my fitness journey, I tried keto. I did fasting. I don't think there's anything wrong with intermittent fasting, but there were times where I felt like I had to starve myself. I'm not doing that again. Like when I would try keto, I cut out carbs like pretty much all the way. And I did lose weight from it. But what I noticed is when I did keto, that when I lost the weight, I still looked flabby. And honestly, I don't think it's reasonable to like cut carbs out completely forever. Like you can definitely limit your amount of carbs, but cutting them out forever, I really don't think that's, it's not sustainable to cut out carbs for the rest of your life. Your body needs carbs. And so now I have a much better relationship with food. I don't call food good, bad. I don't have cheat days. I just eat what I want, and I eat it within moderation, and I don't, have moments where I like binge and eat a whole sleeve of Oreos, because I deprived myself and now I'm overdoing it. And it took time to get there. It wasn't overnight. I mean, it's taken me years to finally get to a point where I feel like I don't feel guilty for eating things. It's a little bit later. It is 2:40 and I'm ready for a snack. So before I make my snack though, I am gonna make some green juice. I use EHP Labs Oxy Greens, and what I'm mixing with it is creatine. I'm gonna do a scoop of that. I started taking creatine this year, and I will say the glute gains have been astronomical. I'm just kidding. I don't know if it's astronomical, but I've definitely noticed a difference since I've been taking the creatine. I haven't taken it consistently until like this past like 2 months, I would say, but I really want to see what it's going to do for me if I actually take it consistently for 6 months. I do work with EHP Labs. I am one of their athletes. I have a discount code. If you guys want to try any of the EHP Labs products, or if you want like a separate video of me talking about the products, let me know if I can do that. Creatine has no flavor, so that's why I like to mix it in with something else instead of just drinking it with water. I picked this up from Aldi, the protein yogurt. It's Greek yogurt. I don't like plain Greek yogurt by itself, but like flavored Greek yogurt I can do. This has got 15 grams of protein in here. That's how it looks. It's purple. Super cute. Probably like a 1/3 cup of the granola in there. See? I just need the crunch. I like the crunch. So as you just saw, we were eating our Chick-fil-A, and what I like to do when I order out or I'm eating fast food is when I get my meal, I will eat half of it and then save the other half for the next day to eat for lunch. So I've got half of my Cool Wrap left, and I saved the bigger half for tomorrow. I ate the smaller half tonight. And then I do have a few French fries in here left. Not a lot, but I'm gonna try to put those in the air fryer tomorrow and see if they taste good. I haven't tried it yet, but I did get a new air fryer. So that is one thing that I do to still be able to enjoy the food that I like, but like not overdo it. And I've also learned to stop eating when I know I'm about to be full. I like to get to that satisfied feeling. I don't want to be stuffed and feel like, oh my God, I feel like I just ate so much. Because I used to do that. I used to feel like I had to eat all of my food. Because like as a kid, my mom was like, you need to eat everything on your plate. They're starving kids all over the world and you're wasting food. So I had that mindset that I had to finish everything on my plate. And that is something that I don't force my kids to do now. Like when you're full, you're full. Like don't force yourself to eat more than you want to. And that has been a major thing for me. So that is part of how I have repaired my relationship with food. I don't force myself to overeat. I've got lunch for tomorrow that I'm excited to eat, because if you haven't had the cool wraps from Chick-fil-A, they're so good. You need to get one. So that is it for this what I eat in a day. It is about 7:30 now. I just got back from the gym actually, and I'm not gonna eat anything else today. I really don't like eating too late in the evening, but sometimes when I do go to the gym, I will have a protein shake when I come home, but I don't want one today. I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry enough to make one. But that is what I would typically do if I was still hungry after the gym. So I hope you guys enjoyed this what I eat in a day. I will definitely be posting more. I like filming these. If you have any questions or anything, let me know, and I will see you guys in my next video.